What you are looking at is a beautiful display of basil jelly, and while you could use this as a PB&J, that's not really what it's for. These are going to be for marinades and glazes. And let me tell you, this over some ham or chicken is to die for. And yes, it is a legitimate recipe out of the Ball Canning book. You'll want to start with 2 cups of water, 1 cup of white vinegar, 6 1/4 cups of sugar. Yes, all the sugar is needed. And you're going to create a fresh pack of basil leaves. You'll also need to slightly bruise these. I just rolled them around in my hands. Wrap it all up in cheesecloth and toss it into your water. At this point, if you want to add a little food coloring, you can. I literally added a single drop. That is all it takes, I assure you. And you'll want to bring this up to a high boil. While I am waiting for it to boil, I'm getting my jars ready and my canner. I do use my pressure canner, 2-water bath can. I just don't put the weight on it. Once your mixture is up to a full rolling boil, you're going to add your liquid pectin. Do not use powdered pectin for this recipe. It will fail. Add them both at the same time. Begin stirring immediately for 1 minute and don't stop stirring. After your minute is up, remove the heat and begin putting them into your jars. I'm using 1/2 pints for this. Be sure to clean around the lips of the jars there, and I'm leaving about a 1/4 head space on these jars. Pop on your lids and rings and put them in your water bath canner. Now this recipe requires 10 minutes of processing, but that depends on your altitude as well. I had to add an additional 10 minutes where I live, and for those of you who need a quick recap, here you go. You can Google where your altitude is so that you know how many minutes to process for. And I'm also going to make some pretty little labels for these guys, because why not? So after my 20 minutes is up, I remove the lid and I let them sit for about 5 minutes before I take them out and let them sit for a full 24 hours undisturbed. And there you have it. You can also do this with rosemary. You can do it with thyme. You can do it with the basil like I did, or even mint. If you do this and you try it, please let me know what you think. It's phenomenal on crackers too.